Hi, Pisces. My name is Darlene Dotson, and this is your astrological forecast for February of 2021. On the first, Pisces, we have to look at a Sun square Mars. And a Sun square Mars is how you get in your own way, how you become your own worst enemy. Um, And for you, it is the sun is in Aquarius in your 12th house. And it's squaring Mars in Taurus in your third house. And your communications is how you're getting in your own way. Your psychological self and your communication style is not merging. Okay. You are putting your actions into communicating in a way that'll give you a firm foundation in your life and the things that you value. Well, you need to look at why your ego is doing this. Um, are you doing it for altruive reasons? Are you doing it to help others? Or, are you doing it, you, you know, um, because you have love for others? Or are you communicating um, and taking actions in a way that it's all about what you value, okay? Your finances, your money, okay? Because it is in Taurus and you're looking at a communications endeavor, okay? And the way you communicate with others that'll support you. And, you're going to have to look at how it'll help everybody. Okay. Now, on the first, we also have Venus moving into Aquarius in your 12th house. And that Pisces is, what's being done behind the scenes for love. How you feel about love. Um, you know, what you want in love. Um, you could also be looking at, how can I put this? The 12th house is our deepest house, it's our psyche, it's everything that we hold inside. And if you're loving at your deep, loving yourself and others at the deepest level. You're doing everything because you love your family. Okay. You love them at a very deep level and you want things to move in a positive direction. Now, and I can also tell you, Venus in the 12th says that you love very deeply. Um, my son has this aspect natally, and you can almost love too much. Now, on the 5th and the 6th, we have Venus conjunct Saturn in the 12th. And Saturn here can make you depressed. Okay. The 5th and the 6th, it's you're depressed about love. You're depressed about the lack of love. Um, the Could also be depressed about the lack of finances, because Venus also rules our finances. Now, on the 6th, we have Venus in Aquarius in our 12th house, square Uranus in Taurus in our 3rd house. And with Venus in Aquarius in the 12th house, again, you need to change. Okay, with it being Uranus, you want change in communication in your day-to-day life, in the way that your day-to-day affairs are going. Also, could be you need a change with a car, and it's squaring Venus, which is could be, at a deep level. I don't think it's a vehicle though for you. I think it's the way you communicate. You want to change in a communication, the way you communicate with others, because you love them at a very deep level, and you want things to be on a more stable ground, instead of going through all these changes, in your communication with them. Now, on the 8th, we've got the Sun conjunct Mercury retrograde in your 12th house. Now, Venus, is where, the Sun is where you're shining your light. And it's conjunct Mercury retrograde. And you're going back over an issue. And with the Sun conjunct Mercury at in a fixed sign, you're angry. Okay. And it has to do, and it's in your psyche. This anger that you're holding in is at a very deep level. And just think about it. Think about why you're angry. Think about why you can't get clarity here. Think about it. It's at a very deep level. You could also be talking to someone on the other side too, with this aspect. Now, on the 10th, we have Mercury retrograde again in your 12th house. Okay, squaring Mars in Taurus in your 3rd house. And you want to put action in your day-to-day life into communicating, or, it with a car. But Mercury's retrograde, and your psychological stance won't let you. It's like you're dealing with some, issues in your day-to-day life that are depressing you. Mercury in the 12th house is depression. Okay. We're talking to the dead. Okay. One of the two. But you're going to have to think about why you're depressed. Think about the changes that you need to make at a deep psychological level so you're not depressed. Now, on the 11th, we've got Venus in Aquarius conjunct Jupiter. Okay. And again, you love too much. Okay. And it's expanding how much you love others, to where there have been no boundaries in that love, that you just give of yourself freely. And then on the 12th and the 13th, we have got, Mercury retrograde in Aquarius conjunct Venus, in the 12th house. And you know, you charm people behind the scenes right now. Um, it could be somebody that you're seeing in secret that other people's don't know about, but you're charming them. And it's about a communication issue from the past. Okay. But when Mercury and Venus come together, I mean, you're charming. Your words are, all there. And they're at a deep psychological level that you're being charmed. Now, on the 13th, we've got Mars in Taurus in your third house, sextile Neptune in Pisces in the first. It's a sextile, people. Sextiles, you have to work to use that energy. And with it being in Neptune, okay, in your first, you're overcoming addictions or illusions or let's see, Neptune can also rule the other side, and you're communicating with them, okay? The communications that you're having with your maker, at a, with it being with Neptune, it's, your spiritual side. You're communicating your day-to-day travels. You're using this to your highest vibration, because I don't think that, unless you have some type of addiction, then you're taking actions in a communication endeavor. Could be another way that you're taking it, that, to overcome the lies, and the deceptions, that could be another way. Then on the 14th, we've got Venus retrograde in Aquarius, conjunct Jupiter in Aquarius in the 12th house. And you're thinking again, how to overcome your depression, okay? How to overcome an issue in a communications area that's affecting you at the deepest level. Then on the 17th, we have Saturn. Saturn restricts what it touches, and it's restricting you, okay, at a very deep level, because it's squaring Uranus in Taurus in your third house, and you want changes in your day-to-day affairs, in your communications, okay, with others. And Saturn's saying, no, we're going to restrict that at the deepest level within you. You don't get to change these things yet, because you got to deal with the depression that is happening within you, before you go and make any changes in your day-to-day life. Now, on the 18th, we've got the sun in Pisces in the first house. Okay. And the sun is where you're shining your light. Okay. And with it being here, you're shining your light in a very loving way, in a very compassionate way. You want to help others. And that's how you're going to be shining your light over the next 30 days. Now, on the 19th, we have Venus in Aquarius in your 12th house, squaring Mars in Taurus in your third house. Now, when you got Venus squaring Mars, your actions and your communications are not yes, you love at a deep level, okay, Pisces, but the actions that you're taking when you communicate are not going to give you that love until you reconcile the two. You can't be fixed in your attitude. You're going to you want change, you got to change your attitude, and how you're communicating with others. Then on the 20th, we have got Mercury going direct in Aquarius in the 12th house. And that, okay, right there is good news for you, because you're going to start getting your thoughts together. You're going to start being able to voice how you feel. Your thoughts and, your voice are going to become one again. And you're going to be more altruive instead of wanting to be by yourself all the time. And on the 24th, we have Mars in Taurus in your third house, and that's trine Pluto in Capricorn in your 11th house. And this is energy that you can do easy. Don't let it go by, because you can get lazy and say, oh, it'll be there, but it's there today, gone tomorrow, so to speak. And you've got Mars in Taurus in your third house, and you are putting your actions into communications. Okay, and if you do this, it's going to strip away the layers that you need to out of your dreams and your aspirations that you're trying to build, to take your power back. And then on the 25th, we have Venus in Pisces in your first house. You're the star of the show, Pisces, this month. From the 25th on, okay, people are going to love you. They're going to, put yourself out there for you. Money's going to come to you more easily. Like I said, you're the star of the show. Well, that is your monthly astrological forecast, Pisces. And we have to use the Work Your Light Oracle cards, okay, for the month of February for 2021. So let's shuffle them. Okay, Pisces, again. All right, we get align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? I know I also drew this for Aquarius. And for you, okay, you need to figure out why you're depressed, what's not working, where things need to change, and you need to take that action. Um, you know, why do you feel like you're being held back in certain areas of your life? Is it serving your highest good? Um, you know, the things that aren't serving you anymore need to go away. So, and Pisces, with the retrograde happening in your 12th house, this change needs to happen at a very deep level for you. It's your psyche, okay? Your psyche. There some things that you need to get rid of within you in order to be able to have the clarity, okay? Because let's face it, you're depressed, your thoughts are muddled, you don't know your direction right now. And I'm going to tell you, when I had Pluto transiting my 12th house, oh Lord, it would, I will tell you, um, it's, it was hard, not easy. It gets rid of things that are no longer needed. Okay. And for you, with Mercury being in your 12th house, Venus being in your 12th house during this retrograde period, um, you've got to get rid of things that have to do with the way you communicate with others. You have to get rid of the the guarding, okay, of your own psyche, and the actions that you take in communications because you don't want to let others in. You've got to look at all of this, at a very deep level. What needs to go, and why are you depressed? And that is your forecast, Pisces, for February of 2021. I hope it helps you. And Pisces, if you do need my help, I am on Facebook and you can look me up. Just email me first, message me, let me know that, you're sending me one, because the fact I get so many type of messages from people who aren't really people, okay? And there's the illusion of the Pisces, right? And so just know, if you need me, message me. And I do readings, and maybe I can help you through this cycle. So Pisces, I love you. And no, I'll see you in March. Have a great day and a great month, and find your peace. Bye bye.